While participating in Nick Viall's podcast on Wednesday, Gia Giudice was quizzed regarding the conflict between the trust fund infants and her Bravo castmates on Next Gen NYC. The 24-year-old Real Housewives of New Jersey star responded to allegations that she is a mouthpiece for Brooks Marks, threw some shade at Georgia McCann, and explained why she nearly declined her role on the new series. She also addressed Charlie Zakour's controversial behavior on the show, admitted to feeling badly for her co-star, and shared her conviction that he will never change. "I am under the impression that the manner in which we met was not a major secret, particularly for me. Brooks and Ariana Bierman were individuals with whom I was extremely familiar. There was an immediate connection and a mutual understanding. I have a close relationship with them, and Riley Burris, whom I met at BravoCon, I was acquainted with through the Bravo community. However, Riley and I developed a closer friendship while filming Next Gen. Likewise, numerous members of the cast. Gia revealed on the July 8th episode of The Viall Files that she was unaware of them. Gia observed that Brooks was the common denominator between the two parties when Nick inquired about whether the tension between them was evident during the film shooting. As the initial episodes were being filmed, the actors were acclimating to one another and establishing a sense of ease. There were connections among the entire ensemble. However, there were certain individuals with whom we did not have a close relationship. According to her, as the season progresses, it is likely that individuals will become more at ease with one another. In Gia's opinion, the tension among her castmates intensifies toward the conclusion of the season. It was truly due to the fact that we were all coming to know one another, and I don't believe that was a secret," she disclosed. The primary connection between all parties was Brooks, and the Bravo children were evidently acquainted with one another. Regarding Charlie's conflicts with the group, including his dispute with Riley, who accused him of microaggressions, Gia acknowledged that it was exceedingly challenging to navigate, as she posited that Charlie's upbringing had compromised him. She surmised that his actions were a result of his childhood trauma. "According to me, they are indeed a result of his upbringing. His household was never a place of affection and nurturing for him. I believe that is the reason he believes it is acceptable to be so abrasive and to act out on people. Of course, I harbor some sympathy for him. It appears that he has a number of issues that he has neglected to address, and it is now too late to rectify them. I am of the opinion that it is not an alibi. However, he is 30 years of age at this time. He is not fluctuating. Although it would have been beneficial if he had pursued therapy or mastered his emotions at an earlier age, I must inform everyone that he is 30 years old. He is not fluctuating." Then she continued, "He is who he is." While some have speculated that Charlie was merely exaggerating his personality for the cameras during filming, Gia maintained that he was the same way off-screen. He was devoid of any filter. In an effort to be cautious in the presence of cameras, he did not utter a word. He would remove his microphone rather moments. She explained that he was indifferent to the presence of others. Therefore, the Charlie presented on Next Gen is undoubtedly Charlie. Gia acknowledged that she was not offended by the title of Brooks' mouthpiece when she was questioned about it. She then fessed up to encouraging Brooks to be more vocal. "He must begin advocating for himself more, as it appears that he is evading circumstances. I am reminded, Brooks, you cannot behave in this manner. He possesses a kind disposition. He has an aversion to confrontation. He experiences an immense amount of anxiety when contemplating confrontation," she elaborated.